Hello folks, I'm Nick, and this is Kingdom Death Monster Wave 2. Wave 2 consists of the current expansions, of which I got 4. I got the Dragon King, Flower Knight, Dung Beetle Knight, and Manhunter. For reasons I will go through when I open those up. Shipping label. So some people, there's 12 current expansions, and some people ordered all of them. You could get the full set. If you did that, I think they got them earlier because they were easier to pick. I've seen a lot of people who have had the full set already say they got them, so even Canada. But most people who did like me and only got a couple haven't gotten them yet, or at least just got them recently. This one actually surprised me a bit because it's Easter Monday, and government places like the Canada Post usually have the day off. So, stuff in box. Oh, so they're actually in the proper boxes for the expansions. So there's the Flower Knight, the Manhunter, the last two are squished together. Ugh. There they are. My cat will enjoy that. The Dung Beetle Knight. And, yeah, figures, the Dragon King. So let's push these off to the side. So the Dragon King was the first one I wanted because, first off, the dragon just looks awesome. Like, come on, dragons. Who doesn't love dragons? The other reason, though, is in the main game, like the core game, you can use this as a huntable quarry, but it also gives you a new way to play the game, a new campaign mode, which is People of the Stars. Yeah, People of the Sun is for Sunstalker, if that makes sense. Yeah, so the People of the Stars campaign, essentially you worship the Dragon King, I think, and eventually you're supposed to supplant him or take him out somehow for some reason. I don't actually know a great deal about it, but I like the idea that it's another campaign mode, something else to do. I was worried that Kingdom Death would get repetitive. Oddly enough, not so much an issue. So first off, we've got the gear cards. We have styrene balls, which I don't think were in normal. Oh, there goes the cards. Secret Fighting Arts. I think those are attack AI cards, resources, hit locations. Pretty much all the monsters can't come with the same things. Here's what you get this box for, though. The Dragon King and associated gear armor sprues. As you can see, like this dude, he's huge. He's bigger than the Phoenix, and the Phoenix is pretty massive. So that's amazing. And just for completeness, I should probably make sure I got all the... How much foam is in this damn thing? So, dividers for both the King and the Tyrant, as well as settlement location cards, some punch board, which I didn't know was in here, and the beautiful Dragon King book. Yeah, how to upgrade your core game, at the campaign, and explains the new system, the new campaign mode. So, this here is the Dragon King. So the second expansion is the Dung Beetle Knight. This one I got mainly because everyone in the campaign was talking about how this was Poot's favorite, and it was a really well done expansion, and it gives you some neat stuff. Plus, he's a giant dung beetle that's armored and throws a ball of shit at you, so come on, that's amazing. If we open him up, it's a bit, oh, Apparently I just don't remember Gorm having foam in it. But, or maybe these are just extra well packed. Come on, let's get it all out. Of course I dropped another deck of cards because wouldn't be pouring out foam without dropping cards. So gear, all the other cards. So this, more foam. So this here is the sprues. These are the sprues for Dung Beetle Knight. The interesting one, of course, being this one. That's the giant ball of poo. But apparently it's a really interesting fight, and people just like the Dung Beetle Knight, so I figured I'd give him a shot. There only appears to be a male armor kit, though. Actually, there's only one survivor sprue, which is a little surprising, since as far as I know, all the other ones have both a male and at least one male and one female survivor. Of course, the new expansions that come out in Wave 4 just have narrative sets, narrative models, so they're not even going to have armor sets. They have a, I don't know if it's both male and female or just one, but they have a survivor in like a preset, more expressive? Is that the word? More dynamic pose. There we go. They're in a more dynamic pose compared to the, apparently the core game and previous original expansions. So again, settlement location card and a divider. And the Dung Beetle Knight book. All the pretty pictures. Now see, that is how I'd like to be able to paint him, with the shine and stuff. And apparently the only thing I've been told that really works well for it is the Citadel has a Technicals range of paints that you can get kind of the iridescent purple-green color out of. So I might actually have to go ahead and buy some Citadel paints that aren't washes to do the Dung Beetle Knight justice. I feel like this should be at the bottom, so it doesn't slide around. There we go. Now after the DBK, I have the Flower Knight. This one I got, not gonna lie, because I've been told it makes the game easier. The Flower Knight is consistently on people's lists of games they will not, or expansions they will not play Kingdom Death Monster without. And the reason for that apparently is he has the best bow in the game. And it makes the game, I don't know if it's easier or more fair, but apparently it's just if you don't use that bow, you're going to have a hard time. So, and he's got a pretty awesome model in his own right, which is always good. Now, can I get the foam out without losing a deck of cards this time? I have a lot more cards with the Dragon King, but I guess that's because the Tyrant counts as its own nemesis monster. So it technically comes with 2 baddies instead of 1. Which is another thing that's interesting with the Kingdom Death Monster expansions. They generally only come with 1 monster plus the armor kit. So this one here, I'll pull out the other stuff in a second. Like you can see, this one doesn't even come with survivors, which is probably why I will do him first, because he's really quick. But this one literally just comes with the nemesis monster, the Flower Knight. And then his equipment cards, his gear cards. He's got a lot of cardboard though. Oh. He comes with a jigsaw puzzle. Looks like you get a special showdown board, or at least you get to put something on the showdown board. that's going to go in a plastic bag once I punch them. Yeah, so, oh, right, again, FUD. The book, they all have this neat symbol. And there's what he looks like, which is creepy and green with glowing eyes. Don't get this game if you don't like creepy things. Body horror, yeah. So, out of the list, when I was first back in the campaign, I was checking out. There's a lot of people who have lists of like what are the best expansions to get if you're not getting all of them. And the ones that I got, bar the Manhunter, are pretty much always on said lists. So it's mainly why I got them. Gorm gives you an early fight, which Gorm I got. Not the Blackfriar that just passed the one before, as a kind of a practice model. Baby anglerfish elephant. This is the Gorm. Also the only Kingdom Death model that I've painted. But yeah, so that one gives you another early campaign monster. Different type of campaign. Good fight and a great weapon, and it was a really good fight. If you ever wonder why I do so many cuts in these things, it's pretty much because my camera is crap and will only record for 10 minutes and automatically stop. So every once in a while I have to get up and like stop the recording and turn it back on. Weird, but I'm too cheap to bother getting a new camera. So this is the Manhunter. I got it for one reason and one reason only, and that is because he has a gun. It is the only gunpowder, I guess not unit, but the only gunpowder enemy, I guess, or character in Kingdom Death Monster. And I primarily got it because I figured my friend Fraser would really like it, because when we play D&D or Pathfinder, he always wants to be a gunslinger or something. And so I thought he'd think it's neat. I did find out it's the only monster that has, currently anyway, that has level 4 stats. I'm not sure, I think maybe some of the new expansion ones will when they come out in Wave 4, but I don't know yet. This is another one, so he's only got like one set. Did I lose another deck of cards, or am I missing gear cards? Huh. Apparently he doesn't come with gear cards. Well, he's got a gear card divider, so I think he must have gear cards somewhere, or did I drop it in the box but I don't see them? Or I have to send the Dark Mediator an email. Oh, never mind. He only has a very, very tiny number of cards. I thought that was just the dividers. Anyway, so here's the Manhunter. I might do him before the Flower Knight because he's even easier. But yeah, so you can see he's got pistols. Apparently you can get them if you defeat him, but you can't really reload them. You have a chance of blowing yourself up with it. So yeah, see how it goes. His cards. The Manhunter is trying to take your survivors as slaves. So not a great guy. Apparently he's brutal. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, he'll be another fun one, and probably fairly quick and easy to paint and get ready to play with, which is very nice. So those are the 4 Kingdom Death Monster expansions I bought with Kickstarter. So I have 5 in total, because again, Gorm. So I guess the next Kingdom Death Monster thing I'll be getting will be the Gambler's Chest, which is a whole pile of narrative sculpts, some advanced gameplay, optional gameplay bits for the core game, as well as a few Nemesis monsters and other things. So that's originally was supposed to be, I think, May 2018. It's probably been pushed back about 6 months or so, which would make it about around November. And that's assuming everything goes on track. Like the core game and the original expansions were pushed back by several months. So, and those were things that were already designed and only needed, in the case of the core game, it just needed the gold Smoke Knight and added and a few things fixed. These current expansions are straight reprints. And even so, like with that getting pushed back, the Gambler's Chest is entirely new material, so I'm guessing it's going to probably be pushed back even more. And same with the Wave 4 new expansions, which I didn't back any at the time, because I didn't have the money. So I'm really hoping Poots, the developer, opens it up again, the Pledge Manager, so I can add a few things.